I said to men, you need to get some difficult subject matter into your movies, this subject matter is way too lightweight for all the problems we've got in this country and among people. So where are these movies? Where are they? Why aren't they making them?
I thought you were making them.
Oh, well, I can't make them because they won't take my material. There's one answer why they aren't making them. They're all afraid it will make them unpopular. That's the risk that they'd have to take.
Oh, mercy.
And you know, and if they did try to make this unpopular subject, there's a chance that it would ruin their careers for years. It would, instead of ruining it themselves with substance abuse or something like that, they would be ruining because they tried to make a movie about a difficult subject.
I got an idea. Why don't we put some discs on this? And then besides putting it on YouTube, we'll send them up to BYU. They'll love it. They really will. Just send them up.
Well, even if I put
You'll
these
get on
up
a mailing
on
list that you're not
YouTube,
gonna
I
believe.
can send my link to everybody, the least bit famous that I know. And
That's
my
me,
feeling
isn't it?
is that they will not look at them because that would give me some credibility. I mean, I could be talking about these subjects.
I told you to get a
I have
non-diploma.
no, you know.
So they don't know who the hell it's coming from, right?
I mean, in this country, you know, if you talk about a subject that is too difficult, popularity is everything. Everything. It doesn't matter whether it's shallow, it's more shallow. Even like this Reader that I read yesterday. Now, that was a pretty safe movie because it dealt with way back in the past.
You mean the Reader
back
that you
in
saw
Nazism.
yesterday?
Yeah, it was before Nazism.
You read Reader, then you saw it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had read it, and then I saw the movie, and then last night it was nominated for one of the best movies of the year. And I thought that it probably had as much substance, but the substance in that movie was still very slight compared to, you know, what problems we've really got. Because this was before the war, and this woman almost seemed like accidentally got to be an SS guard. She didn't know what, she was looking for work, and it was kind of a very tender dealing with, and it wasn't really dealing with the savagery of murder. It was more like she accidentally fell into so I thought that
Gee, it sounds just like real life to me.
yeah, she accidentally fell into being a murderer.
Oh, how do you know?
She was working as an SS guard in
Well,
the
so what?
camps, and she'd have to pick out the people
Well,
that
so
were going
what?
to die.
The mafia's got the same thing. What's the big deal?
Oh yeah.
The government
right.
has several agencies that pick out the same thing.
Well,
called black
it
hole,
was
right?
an attempt, I think, but I thought that the woman was almost too sympathetic. This is my quarrel with the novel, is it didn't really get into the savagery, somebody had to be responsible for murder. It couldn't be all that, you know, that you didn't know what you were doing, you just accidentally got pulled into it. The
They
interpretation.
need a job. People need jobs.
Right, right. So
anything.
she got a job in the death
People
camp.
join the military because they can't get a job anyplace
Well, I'm
else.
saying this is what you
And
do.
their job is to
what
kill
you
people.
do if you have conviction. You say, I'm not
You
having
join the
anything to do
military.
with that.
You join the military and you don't want to kill anybody. They're going to dishonorably discharge you and put you in jail at the same
And
time.
that's exactly what I would have done. And I told my husband's commanding officer, I
geez,
said,
here we go.
if I were in the military, I went to him and said, my husband he attacked me, and I thought he was mentally ill, he needed some help.
And what year was this?
This is back in 1953.
See? This
And,
is 2009.
Or 54.
That's a long,
Okay.
long-
Yeah, but the dilemma was there then of, he was in the service. He said, you know what? The commanding officer said, I would send a man like him right straight to Korea. And I said, he doesn't think that way. He believes in killing just like you do. I'm the one that doesn't believe in killing. And he's going to kill me probably when he, because we clash. I don't believe in killing. And if I were a man and they tried to draft me in the army, I would be conscientious objector.
I'm going to tell you something right now. It's a good thing I don't believe in killing. Really good for you.
Oh, I know.
Seriously good for you. I don't believe in
because
killing.
he was of German descent too, and all the time I was with him, I think he thought he was a Nazi who would every once in a while, not every weekend, he would in some way or another threaten to kill me. And he didn't always try to kill me, but he would threaten every time he got drunk. And,
Have I ever threatened to kill you?
No, that's why I'm still with you after 3.5 years.
Is that what it's going to take?
Yeah, it probably will.
Okay. Camera, I'm going to turn off right now, okay?
So see,
I turn the camera
these
off.
difficult subjects have been all over the place for years. The difficult subject of if your country somehow falls into killing policies, are you going to kill? Are you going to go along with them? Or if you don't, you're more than likely going to end up in prison and maybe killed. Well, that's your choice. You don't have much choice. Back when I was married to him, it was like I was saying, I'm going to say what I think.
Point in my direction. You never married to me.
When I was married to another guy, he would be like saying, he would say stuff to me like this: you do this or I'll kill you. Well, if I didn't think that what he wanted me to do, I didn't believe in it, I would say, no, I won't do it. Go ahead and kill me. You think you can? Well, he could, because he was a lot stronger than I was. So that was another dilemma, that I had to make a choice about what I was going to be. I wasn't going to be like him. I wasn't going along with it. And why? Because the only way to get out of a killing mentality is to change, is to fight it, is to say, no, I won't go along with this policy. I won't go along with a killing policy. And to me, this reader sort of bypassed, I don't know, I couldn't figure out the novel. I thought that just was kind of going too easy on this, it was creating a situation where a SS guard was involved in working in the death camps. Now that's very extreme. And
what, you don't get the picture, do you? The picture is when you're in the military and they tell you to do something and you don't do it, you can be in serious trouble, jail-wise, plus other things. Now, it's just, wait a minute. You've never been in the military. Neither have I. You know why? Because I never wanted to go into the military.
yeah, but everybody,
They tell you to do something and you've got nothing going on the outside. Don't have any skills. I mean, there are not a lot of skills for killing on the outside, you know what I mean? It's like when you go to jail and you get out, oh man, I didn't know anything going in, I don't know nothing going out, so, I'll just do the same thing and get me back in jail again. So if you're in the military, you just, I'll just stay there till they pay me some, pension, or if I'm dead, or the other.
well, now if I'd been a young man, like I told
You've never been a young man.
I
You're
know,
a
but
young
if I
woman.
had, yeah, but a young woman could get into these predicaments all over the place where you have to stand up for yourself, you stand up for what you think, even if they threaten to kill you.
Well, that works for me.
Hell, I ended up thrown into the mental hospital over that whole thing.
I think we all know that.